I was your grandma. But then again, that could have been like a big challenge. But more or less, I want you guys to try to explain with your words what is LLM quantization to someone who's not into LLMs, who's maybe like just the aunt or you know the uncle or somebody who's not into IT, but he's using every day maybe quantized models, right? Especially through some of the new DeepSeek models and stuff like that. Some of them are quantized and they don't even know they're using them. How would you go with it? So I'll start with Colin. Can you give us like for layman's terms of like how would you tell someone who's not into it what it is?
Yeah, I mean, at the simplest form, which is obviously what we're going for, it's just taking what is a very large model and trying to shrink it down without losing too much of what makes it special, so that it can be run faster, easier on consumer hardware. Consumer hardware being really the main thing that drives the open world. Obviously, there's an enterprise side of things that I'm sure Eldar will touch on. But yeah, basically, it's like, how MP3s are, you still hear the song thoroughly, but it's significantly smaller than it was originally. And that's kind of the magic that is quantization of large language models.
Great. Eldar, any thoughts?
Yeah. I mean, that was a perfect explanation. I've just add that, it's like a process through which we are mapping either weights or activations of the models like to discrete buckets. So previously, when we have unquantized model, it can more or less take any possible value, but through the quantization, we try to map them into the discrete buckets. Which can be represented in the desired data type. But yeah, that's, I think the calling it probably like the really good explanation with a small add-on.
Got you. Also, like compression, we've been using compression for a long time for pictures, videos. I don't know, like maybe back in the days being in college, or people used to download movies and there's a word called DVD rip, where you go from like full Blu-ray to like a decent quality, but or the 16 or 600 and 700 megs instead of 2 gigs. Same thing with MP3 as well. Right, so that's like making something big and compress it into something smaller, lighter, but with a decent quality. That's what I would go for. Yeah, because back in the days, people used to listen to 20 songs in one CD, but thanks to the MP3 revolution, we have a bit more, and now we're going for even crazier number. So I really hope people are got a bit of a grasp of what quantization basically is. Just compression of a medium and with at least like a maximum sort of fidelity in terms of accuracy.